All right, Coach, not the result you're looking for to start conference play, but did get the doubles point. You were tied 2-2 at one point. Just how would you take today?
Positive, very, very positive. Great bounce back from the South Florida match. We played much better. I thought throughout we recovered as we needed to be prepared for a team like TCU. So really happy with how the guys performed, played, how they fought. TCU just too good.
You did come out strong in singles play. To start off, enough people were kind of up in the first set. Just what were you kind of seeing as the match went on?
Yeah, I saw guys playing really well. Yassine started great on one, and Mehdi was struggling a bit. Liam obviously 6-1 set on three, and Paul was in a tight one, and Santi was doing what Santi does down there. So yeah, we were looking good. But you play a team like TCU, you can't expect it to continue that way. We know that in the first sets they're going to bounce back, and we were ready for that.
When you look at how you guys performed against South Florida in this, how would you contrast the two?
Yeah, a big difference, but look, at the end of the day, we weren't physically probably in the right spot to play well against South Florida, and they played well, and they're a good team, So we obviously played better here, but look, our schedule wasn't set up to play the National Indoor Tournament. The schedule was set up to not be in that, and we definitely were struggling a bit physically, and part of that to do with the amount of matches we played, which was a nice surprise to get through kickoff weekend and play all those matches. But we weren't quite where we needed to be, and we had a couple of injuries. But ultimately we're back where I think the level we can play at. And it's a great start because we didn't get the win, but we showed again, this is another example that we can compete at the highest level, beating Arizona, who are 10, beating Ohio State, and competing, this close to beating TCU. So it shows that we can compete at the highest level of college tennis.
Well, you did take the doubles point against TCU. Considering how doubles play was kind of your bugaboo last season, how big is it to be able to win a doubles point against a team like this?
Yeah, we did it last year actually as well, which was a big surprise last year. I think we're there now with the doubles as far as we can compete at this level. It's not perfect by any stretch, but I feel good when we step on the court, we have a chance to win doubles points. And with our team, I think if we can get hold of a doubles point, it's usually going to be pretty tough to beat us, which TCU obviously felt that today.
Santi, of course, got the singles win, helped tie things up at 2. Just what'd you see from him?
Didn't see much because I'm not down there, but more of the same from Santi. His win percentage in singles is in dual matches, I should say, not necessarily in the full, but in dual matches is incredible, and he continues to be an absolute rock for us. I'm not surprised.
I ended up looking up at the crowd. That might be one of the largest crowds I've seen here at Lake Nona. Just what was it like to see so many come out to see this one?
It's cool. It would be awesome if we could have more people. I think it's an amazing event. I think everyone who comes usually enjoys it. It's just about exposing a little bit more, but it's really cool to have it. Yeah.
So you welcome Arizona on Sunday at noon. You played them before indoor in Tucson. Between that and then today against TCU, how does that inform what you think that you guys need to do on Sunday to pull out another win over the Wildcats?
Yeah, it was outdoors against Arizona actually, but
okay.
But yeah, it's okay. Look, I think we played very well against Arizona when we played them, and we played very well tonight. So, it doesn't mean we're going to play well again, and it doesn't mean they're not going to come out and play better. We lost tonight by a couple points. We lost to South Florida by a couple points. Realistically, these matches at this level, it does come down to 1 or 2 points here and there, and we're playing at a good enough level to make it about 1 or 2 points against the best teams in the country, and it's going to probably, if we can continue that, it's going to come down to who will get those big points.
All right, awesome. Well, best of luck then on Sunday, Coach.
Thank you, sir.